What led to the decision to come here?
It was just a great opportunity to work with Coach Harbaugh, and he's had a lot of success everywhere he's been. So honestly, I just wanted to be a part of that and learn from him. And also the chance to work with Coach Brown, who I've worked with before and I played with. It was a chance to meet up with him again and work side by side. So couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Difficult transition at all, going straight to Florida like that, not even knowing any of the players' names at this point? It's such a quick decision and getting started.
Yeah, I mean, everything happened fast. The whole process, just learning names out on the field the first day. But like I said, I've worked with Coach Brown before in the past, so that made the transition a lot easier for me. But just, spending extra time trying to get in the playbook myself, learning it along with the players, was a fun process.
What was Jim's pitch to you coming to Michigan?
Well, he really didn't have to pitch too much. Michigan kind of speaks for itself. It's a great university, and, they've had a lot of success in the past. And just the opportunity to be here, couldn't pass up on it.
More enjoyable to play for Coach Brown or to work with him?
Well, it was great to play for him, and that defense that he has, it's changed a little bit over the years, but not much. It's still the same philosophy. So as a player, I mean, you love that style of defense.
We've heard a lot about the front seven in his defense. How does it impact the back four?
Well, he always does a good job stopping the run, and it makes teams one-dimensional. So it helps us out.
What are the characteristics of the ideal free and strong safety in this defense?
Well, we like guys that have length, that are athletic, can play man-to-man. Those are some of the things that we look for. At the end of the day, football players, guys that are football players, tough and love to play the game.
You mentioned getting to know some of the guys, having to learn their names really quick. How's that process coming along, and what do you still need to do? What's still left to go?
It's been pretty good so far. I've been scrambling around in 3 different places the last 2 years, so and I've never been good with names. So just sometimes I find myself just sitting in front of the computer, going over names, trying to memorize them.
Brian, how much contact have you had with these guys, and how do you assess the talent pool that you have right now?
So far, it's been good. I mean, we've just been looking to get better every day. The guys have been willing to learn everything we've been teaching them, so they've been open to it. But that's just our whole focus, just getting better every day, trying to improve on the last day.
What do you think of them, just personnel-wise? Is there any players that you've been able to, maybe watch a lot of film on or get to know a little bit more about?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of older guys, returning players, so, not to single anyone out there. I've been impressed, with the guys that we have and just their willingness to work and get better.
We know that Jabril is doing some work with the linebackers. Is he backing out and playing at safety with you also?
Well, he's the type of player where he's smart enough to, play wherever we put him. It's on offense, defense. I mean, he's smart enough where he can learn it. So.
Disappointed to hear that he was moving away from you as soon as you got there?
Well, like I said, he's on the team. As long as he's on the team, it doesn't matter where he's at.
What do you think of the role? I mean, you obviously working with Coach Brown. What do you think of the role that he has him in right now?
Excuse me?
What do you think of the role that he has Jabril in right now?
I think it's good. I mean, wherever we put him, he's picking it right up and he's able to play. So, I think it's good the way he's being used.
Secondary was a strength for the team last year. How much pressure or drive do you have to keep that a strength for you guys?
Like I said before, I mean, we can't worry about pressure. We just got to worry about getting better every day. I mean, that's our attitude when we come in the building. Just improving, learning the system right now, and working hard. That's really our main focus.
What about transitioning from the NFL to college, and how different is that how different is the game for you?
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, football is football. Just dealing with younger guys in general, their concerns and what they talk about is a little bit different. But at the end of the day, football is still the same game. You know, it's good being in Coach Brown's system because, you know, he studies NFL defenses, and, you know, a lot of things that we did in the NFL, you know, does some of those things in his system. So that's made it a lot easier.
A lot of guys on the staff have made that jump from the NFL to Mission, I guess. Have you talked to them about it, and has that helped at all make the transition?
I haven't really talked to anybody in particular about it, you know, the move. I've coached in college before, so it's not my first time. So, I mean, that obviously made it easier and kind of knew what I was signing up for.
How important is the nickel package going to be? It's almost like a standard in the NFL. You see it a lot. Do you expect to use it a lot more in your base package?
You know, I guess that really depends on, you know, who we're playing against and what they're showing us. That's going to determine what we're going to do. So.
You don't necessarily know a lot about what was going on last year, but Jared Wilson was someone who had sort of a reputation as the leader of the group in terms of knowing what everybody was supposed to do. Do you see players that are stepping up in that group that, you know, are now in that role?
Yeah, there's a couple guys that are stepping up. Like I said, we have an older team, you know, secondary-wise. So those guys have definitely stepped up, and they've learned the system pretty quick. I've been surprised at how fast they've learned the system. DeMonte's done a good job taking leadership back there with some of the younger guys and kind of bringing them along. So I've been happy with that.